The political structure of the Lugbara was sedimentary. The most important figure was a chief known as Ozu Opi. He sometimes had both political and rain-making powers, but in so many cases, the Ozu Opi did not possess rain-making powers. In such an event, another individual was entrusted with the powers of rain-making. Such an individual was called Ozu A. The Ozo Opi was the chief custodian of the clan's property. In any case, harvesting could not be done without the blessing of the Opi. It was his duty to offer new harvest to the gods, and he had to taste the produce before the producers could taste them. In the event of the clan ceremonial feast, he officially opened it by starting to eat before anybody else. He was given the most delicious meat, which always included a piece of liver. The Opi rarely offered sacrifices to the ancestors, although their power to lead was believed to be derived from the ancestors. They had, however, the duty of offering sacrifices to the god of the clan. Custom demanded that an Opi should be able to recount the Adi testimonies during funeral rites, serious illness, and major social gatherings like marriage ceremonies. The prospective Opi learnt Adi by observation. The actual practice of recounting the Adi was solemn. The Opi would stand up and narrate the history of the clan to stress the oneness. Then he would proceed to recount the background of the occasion for which the Adi was being recounted. He would symbolically move forward and backwards while shooting an arrow upwards at each stop. If he happened to forget a point or got mixed up during the process, it was normal and acceptable for another elder to correct him. Usually the AD would be followed by the settlement of the issue at hand. All the elders of the clan exercised influence over political and social affairs, and they had powers to curse and punish any of their subordinates. Every married man had authority over his wives and children, and even after his sons had married, he still had power over them and their children. The Lugbara had a clientage system called Amadingo, whereby the poor or the destitute were treated as members of the family, and they could be given land if they wished to stay. Bride wealth would even be paid for them by their hosts if they wished to marry during their clientage.